All right, welcome back to D&D, everyone. So, last week, you had made your way from Drindir up to Talva. You discovered that the boat had received a little bit of damage while escaping the counts, or at least the bounty hunters. Making your way to Talva, you needed to take a couple of days to actually have the boat fixed. But while you were there, you were able to contact a few different people. Lucian was able to reach out to Rachel again. I think Rebecca. I'm sorry. Well, it started with an R. It was close. Look, I don't have to remember your girlfriends.
You
he does.
have to keep track of all 80 NPCs. Your only job, DM.
Let's see, what else did you do? You also went to the Magical Academy and talked to various members of the Academy staff, including the head of the Academy, who was able to not only give you some information about the dragons to an extent, but also let you know that they might have a job lined up in a couple of weeks. So you finished up by... Well, actually, I think you just returned to the ship and have been waiting on the ship before heading north to Silsanus.
What sort of jobs we were doing too? Remember that?
Yeah, I was cooking.
Yeah, we were doing...
That is correct. I had forgotten about that, but yes, indeed, you had all done a few jobs, with the exception of Kaido, who almost got his fingers broken.
That could have been a job.
I'm sorry, I realized something halfway through last time and never mentioned it. This magic institution was also like an alchemist guild. Is that something you mentioned?
Yes, the institution itself is works with the Alchemist Guild, but the Alchemist Guild is separate from them. But they do have a small office there. But you've also been to their main headquarters for the Alchemist Guild's main headquarters.
Are we already back at the boat, ready to go?
Still a little bit of time in port.
You have one more day before the boat was set to take off.
Should we grab some potions before we leave? This is a good place to get some magic juice. Just think it would be
magic juice. You got the money for magic juice?
I only have one potion here. I have some money that I can spend for the group. I think we should, if we're going to be fighting dragons, we should definitely bring maybe some potions.
Suppose I can't argue. Well, if you got the money for it.
I don't need potions. I have one potion remaining.
I've got I've got
also a
potion as well.
captain.
Also what?
You're also a captain.
Yeah, so I regenerate health faster than usual because of being a captain.
I would love to just buy some quick potions if we can.
All right. You want me to come with you so I can help you haggle?
You don't. He's actually the best haggler. Very efficient in his haggling. Let's just do that.
Who are you taking?
Graham.
Graham is the best haggler?
Very efficient.
I think you meant to say best heckler.
Well, you see, the secret is you ask him how much it is,
and then you
talk
just
to him
pay
a little bit, instead of asking for them to cut their own throat.
Cold, calculated efficiency.
All right, well, I hope you guys have fun paying overpriced, supporting local potion shops.
It was an efficient trip. Efficiency is the key
out of character. Does Graham know anything that happened to Kaido yesterday?
I don't believe Kaido or Fiffle told him.
Well, how'd you do yesterday, Kaido?
Is Kaido good at math? I'm gonna be counting. I made 4 gold. Wait, did I make or lose 4 gold? I might have lost 4 gold.
I definitely gave him silver that I never got back.
You don't even have to insight that to know that he's confused.
I lost 4 silver, but it's the journey that counts, and I made a lot of good friends, and they're very spirited.
He did keep his thumbs.
I don't know why you would even bring that up. Why would you even bring that up? That wasn't even a question.
That was a good part of the deal, of the experience of the journey.
Let me go fill my flask with coffee.
Oh, you said coffee, not alcohol this time.
My God.
I didn't say just coffee.
Coffee and Bailey's.
You got a little Kahlua.
How fast can we make him LARP his character?
Oh, jeez.
Well, Graham will consent to being brought out to be the negotiator.
Okay.
God.
Very
The
nice.
law-abiding negotiator.
Well, you've been to the Alchemist Guild about a month or so ago, and you've also would have passed by it earlier, actually just yesterday. So you know where it is. And there's also other potion shops in the area, but they are the large wholesale producer.
Wholesale.
They are the Costco of potions.
So they have samples.
I guess no, they don't.
Oh.
So
So they're more like the BJ's of potions.
yeah, exactly.
Perfect. I need some wholesale potions.
So you arrive at the Alchemist Guild, Lucian and Graham. You see various people milling around, a few people waiting to talk to clerks or to talk to representatives of the guild itself. What would you like to do?
If there's a line, Graham will head over to it.
Okay.
I don't know why I said Graham. Yeah, Lucian will be right there.
Okay. Well, you stand in line, and after about 15 minutes, you are able to get and talk to a clerk. Clerk sees you arrive. Yeah, yes, welcome to the Alchemist Guild. How may I assist you?
Good morning. We were looking to get a couple of potions for some travel out afield. Wanted to take a look at your selection if you have any.
We have many potions. This is to furnish a company. Normally, we sell only to either businesses or in bulk.
Well, we're members of the Cross Blades. I don't know if that holds much truck up here.
Oh, yes. Well, we can certainly give you a tax-free price. Just sell it for only what it would be to produce it and labor, as opposed to our standard markup.
So what are your minimum margins for an order size?
Well, normally it would be for a bulk order of let's say more than 20 potions, we would reduce the price by about 10%. So you're looking at 50 gold per potion. 10 potions would be 500, and then you reduce that by 10% to 450 gold.
See. Well, you got that kind of money on you, Lucia?
I do not have that kind of money. What can we do for 100 gold for some spectacular travelers who would like to help the realm?
I could give you some, let's say, trainee potions. We can't really sell them. They work just as good as any other potion.
That sounds great. How much?
I can give you 2 for 100.
Gonna go amazingly well.
2 for 100. Perfect. We'll...
Trainee potions? You're not even gonna ask what that is?
It's your training.
Sure.
Look, you ever get
How many
your...
potions you trying to buy?
They're just like
Potions?
potions to train to take how to take. It's
You know
just
how
like water
most-
with red dye.
There's a lot of medical deaths with first year med students when they start doing their rounds.
I was thinking it's more like, you go to the barber college to get your hair cut.
Oh god, that's where people lose their like ears and shit. No.
So the potions are 50 gold apiece.
And the trainee potions are how much?
50 gold apiece.
Oh, the trainee potions are 50 gold apiece. Damn. You know what? we need some potions. So I'll take two trainee potions.
Okay. The clerk gives you 2 trainee potions. Lets you know. Sure, they sound like trainee potions, but we have ensured that our master alchemists have tested to make sure that they meet any and all requirements. Oh, my dog is having a little dream. We make sure that the potions are acceptable. They are not going to do anything bad. They're just as good as any other potion. They were simply made by a trainee alchemist.
Perfect. This is all I need. You are the best. Thank you so much.
Is that really all you need? Because you haven't asked what these potions do.
That is a good question. I assume these potions will heal you, no?
Oh yes, if you take them, they will. And then she describes in a way that implies that they do. Was it 2d4 plus 2 hit points?
That's what my other health potion is doing, so sounds perfect.
They heal you up real good. Almost like if your health were to be a number, then it would heal, yes, 2d4 plus 2.
It would heal you somewhere between the territories of 5 and 10 HP.
Yeah, exactly.
If that were a thing, but it's not.
Or 4 to 10.
This is a moderate potion of healing.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. You're the best.
Thank you.
the best.
Yeah, have a good day now. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Smiley day.
Nice.
That went better than it usually does.
That's because I wasn't there.
All right, let's get back to the ship.
Actually, yeah, we'll go that far.
Ah, my drone! I apologize for yelling.
Don't
Kaido-
worry, that'll be me next time we have to take the drop testing out into the field.
Seems Kaido is having a nightmare concerning yesterday. All right. Graham and Lucian have been able to successfully acquire potions. What's everyone else doing?
Did we want to ask that professor if he wanted to join us on our dragon expedition?
That's right. What was the
Look at
what was the
Fern
reason we
asking the
wouldn't
tough-
want him to?
Asking
Yeah.
the tough questions.
Do it.
Maybe we can negotiate with the dragon and get free loot.
Oh yeah, we were gonna maybe possibly try to speak with the dragon.
Yeah, we were talking about
Oh.
trying diplomacy because it's a sapient creature, and you know,
I could do some suggestions to the dragon, you know.
Fuck
God,
the pants right off that
no.
dragon.
I
can
don't
intimidate
think,
him.
Layer a little bit.
I
I'll
don't
intimidate
think
that dragon, no
suggestion.
worries.
I don't think suggestion is going to work on a greater creature.
He's right. Try charm person instead.
You never know until you try.
I'm going to try suggestion, and then Ian just says the dragon just slaps Lucian across the valley.
I'm gonna take suggestion just so I can suggest you to take suggestion out of your spell book.
I guess it would work for 8 hours.
No, it has to be reasonable. That's not.
Nice.
It causes you tons of legal issues and brings down that calamity on the rest of us.
Kaido,
Damn.
stop being bad. That's not reasonable.
Damn! Stop making so much sense.
Okay.
So, did you want to go and talk to the professor?
I guess so.
Do it.
Could be the worst that could happen.
Heading back to the college, you are able to then get to the office of Professor Slime, who sees you. Oh, hello. Did you have any further questions concerning the dragon?
Yes. We were wondering if you would like to join us so that you can speak with the dragon.
Well, it's certainly an interesting idea. Whenabouts are you heading out?
No.
Oh,
Tomorrow?
Remember,
I suppose it is somewhat short notice.
It
Isn't
is. short
He is a
notice.
professor.
Hey, BTW.
I actually have classes and lectures. We're approaching finals week. I wouldn't be able to leave for another 2 weeks.
everybody passes.
But if you're going to go speak with the dragon, I have something yet. Let's see here. He pulls out basically a big binder full of paper. It's like just a short 400 questionnaire for the dragon if you do see him.
Yeah, we're gonna kill
Short?
the dragon with boredom.
Hello,
Super effective.
Mr. Hello, Mr. Dragon. That's hurting things. We hear about the extended warranty on your fire breath.
Yeah.
Well, yes, if it's a red dragon, it would definitely have fire breath. But, yes, this is just some questions that would give me a better understanding of draconic nature.
We might be able to ask some of them.
We'll give it a
Possibly,
college,
maybe.
no offense, try.
Oh, yes, anything you can do is fine. Looking over the questionnaire, it says things like, do you enjoy eating meat? Strongly agree, slightly agree, neutral, slightly disagree, strongly disagree.
Much? How much?
400 questions.
I got it. He made a Silicon Valley joke
Oh.
when he's taking the quiz. Which one?
They
It was which one, not how much. Which one?
Which
Which
one?
one?
Which one? Ah, shit.
Which one is it?
Someone
Right,
dress
well.
Kaido. Someone dress Kaido up in like a dragon outfit and give him a pen, and he can just fill out the questionnaire.
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, we could use this as a distraction. I can ask him the 400 questionnaire. Do your scales fall off like children's teeth do?
Oh my god. No, you'd be like, if I had a badge, this is where I would flash it at you and tell you need to fill up the questionnaire first.
399 of the questions are just going to be about dragon sex, like sex. How do you mate? Are you a male dragon or a female dragon? Follow-up
Show
question:
me.
Can I see?
Oh,
Please let me see. Strongly
Please
agree.
let me see.
can we find you a mage?
Oh man. How are dragonborn made?
Just fire breaths you.
Yeah.
Okay, Ian, you should probably take over the session again.
Look at that nice bathroom calls.
No. I like to see the role playing play out, even if it's more
Hypothetical cast.
hypothetical.
This is metagaming? We're metagaming, baby.
Just our imaginings of how our interactions are going to go in the future.
I assume a lot of the time you guys are literally just having some sort of Seinfeldian conversation while this NPC looks on and is very confused.
The true mark of adventure is intense dissociation.
All right. Well, let's take the questionnaire.
Good luck with your finals week.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we'll see how many students pass.
We'll be back in 2 weeks.
So if there's college, there's magic Adderall too, right? That goes hand in hand.
You're about to start a Warhammer habit in Fantasyland too.
Why are you grinding your teeth, Kaido? No, it's no reason. I'm super concentrated right now. Advantage on concentration spells.
It's an interesting thought of what people would do in college before the invention of Adderall.
Fail.
Yeah, probably. Or maybe it was easier, who knows. Alright. So, you've talked to the professor. He's given you just this thick sheet, like this thick binder full of like the various questionnaires.
Alright.
Looking throughout it, it's comprehensive for anything that a dragon may know. Would you like to do anything else?
What time am I supposed to be at the tavern or whatever?
It'll work.
My job?
Yeah, you're supposed to be there in the evening.
Okay.
I would like to ask the group and see, since my money acquiring endeavors did not pan out earlier today. Is there any job that anyone's doing, any quirky job anyone's doing today that might need an extra pair of hands?
You could always do that moving job.
What moving job was that again?
I think somebody was moving.
All right,
Do the stuff move.
someone was moving. I could be a mover. Okay, Graham, I'm looking at you. Are there any candles that need to be made, lit, anything like that?
Our candle situation is just ducky. Like, Graham looked at him and thought about the, like, very clearly mentally pictured Kaito trying to volunteer at a church.
It's like the whole church is burning down. You only had to light one candle. I'm sorry.
So,
Controlled
I
fire.
think we're all set.
Okay,
Everything's
all right.
just fine.
Kaido would like, he can do an investigation for a job.
Can I
Okay.
help him so he can try to find a job that's...
Like, I'm great at investigation, just to let you know.
Yeah, you can get advantage.
You go marry a gnome and ask for dowry.
Kaido, yeah, you're able to find a couple different jobs.
Nice.
somebody needs help, basically cleaning fish.
Cleaning fish?
He looks at you and lets you know that means you gut them.
Oh,
That's what he
gutting
means
fish?
by
Okay.
by cleaning fish.
Oh,
You
no,
find
it's sold.
you find plenty of day tailor work, and
Is there anything that I can find that is in the line of maybe using my athleticism or my my arcana abilities?
God.
I mean the day tailor work seems like it's very physically demanding.
What is that? What is that job? What's a day tailor? What's that?
Basically, hireable work, like going down to Home Depot and
Yeah.
saying, "Yo, I got a job. Anyone want?"
Hell
100
yeah,
bucks?"
I'm super down. All right, I'll be at the local magical Home Depot.
Okay, well you join a group of day tailors. You're maybe a little bit more heavily armed and armored than they are.
That's normal.
But you do. Somebody does come and is like, "All right, I'm looking to move some wine barrels. Gotta get
Wine
them."
barrels? That's me. That's 100% me. That's my job. This is my calling. Honestly, it went adventurer first, and then wine barrel mover second. So kismet.
All right. Now you gotta move them up and down stairs. All right.
Awesome. Move them upstairs, roll them down the stairs. Got it.
Well, you don't roll them down the stairs because then they'll
Right.
break.
Of course.
You said that.
Right, moving barrels. In
Yeah.
any fashion I like, up and down the stairs.
In a fashion where they get bound to my basement without breaking.
You got it.
All right. So here's what it is. So, guy comes up to you. You know, he's an older human man, more finely dressed.
Nice.
So, purchased a couple wine barrels from a local cellar. He's had them in storage in his warehouse. All you gotta do, a couple of you guys just move them up the stairs out of the cellar, put them in a cart, bring it to my house, go downstairs into my cellar.
No problem. Consider it done.
Okay.
What's the rate of pay here?
I give you 2 silver a day.
Silver a day?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I just
each.
keep my fingers, right?
Yeah, unless you
All right,
cut
great.
them off,
Sounds
I
like
guess.
Sounds like the best deal I've gotten in the past 48 hours in this city, so sounds good.
I'll take your word on that one.
All right. I will proceed to help this man and his barrels of wine.
Okay, so you and like 3 other people all kind of just get in a open top carriage and are then brought to this warehouse, somewhat similar to the one you've been in, sans, a brutal murder. Going downstairs, it is a cooler area. I mean, it's already pretty cool, but this area is cool and dry, and down there are numerous barrels of wine, casks of wine, and he goes throughout and he marks off 4 different ones. He's like, these 4 are coming with me.
Okay. Can I do a perception check just to see if there's anything sketchy going around here, or this is just a regular job?
Yeah, you can do perception. Okay, well, it's 4 wine barrels that he's marked off. They all are labeled, showing... This would be from Elsie. A lot of these barrels had come from. With one that is a local Talva brand. The barrels are marked with a P, which he indicates is his initial. And tells you, yep, these are all good to go.
Okay. I'll tap one of them and I say, a buddy of mine drinks this on a daily.
I didn't pay you to tap that.
No, tap it like with my hand.
Oh, I
Like,
see.
open it. Just a buddy of mine drinks this on the daily. Weirdly enough, only when he talks to me though. I don't know.
Fascinating, I'm sure.
All right, I will pick one of the barrels and do my job.
It's heavy. Go ahead and make an athletics roll. But despite its weight, you're able to lift it up and are able to kind of get it up the stairs and load it onto the cart.
Sweet.
The other movers are having a much harder time.
I will help them.
Go ahead and make another athletics roll, please. And working with them, you are able to get the remaining 3 upstairs onto the cart. And from there, the cart takes off. The person who's hired you is like, all right, one of you guys go ahead and, he points to you, Kaido, just sit there, just hold onto the reins. The animals will follow me.
Oh no, it sounds like animal handling coming up. Okay, I will do that. No problem.
He gets on a horse and goes down the street. The horses follow.
Okay.
Heading down the street, he picks up some speed. The horses pick up some speed and a straight shot.
Okay.
And at which point,
oh no,
you notice
we're smuggling wine, aren't we? We're doing something scary.
a looks like a little streamer or like a wire, maybe for like holding like clothes to dry, has fallen into the road. The person who has hired you ducks under it. Kaido, go ahead and make it a dex save, please.
Oh no, this was a bad job.
Don't roll a 1. It's gonna be like a dead space.
Unfortunately, you don't make it, and the wire clips, like hits you, and you get kind of caught and tossed off the edge. You are going to take 4 damage as you just hit the ground hard, and the cart is kind of just like shooting down the street with no driver.
Okay.
The horses have gotten a little scared at the fact that you have fallen off.
Can I real quick? No, I'm gonna have to do something here. Can I? What's it called? The blink move I have.
Yes, you can. Or
right back on there.
Does blink let you go on to? Can you just put the blink?
Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Where
I think
is
he needs Misty Step.
Misty Step? Yeah. Misty Step right back on there. So it is
a bonus action.
Teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. Yeah, I think that would count.
Yeah.
So you are able to just quickly get back on.
Yep.
Now, the cart had managed to get... The driver's spot itself managed to get 30 feet, a little bit more than 30 feet away, but you find yourself in the back with the other movers and the wine cask. And the cart is kind of shifting as...
Oh, God. Okay.
It's like going down the road. The horses are a little spooked.
Scramble to the front and try to slow down this whole entire cart, this runaway cart.
Make either an acrobatics or in athletics to try and maintain your balance to get to the front.
Can I do it athletics? I'm way better at that.
Yes, you can.
As I'm trying to go to the front, I'm muttering myself, supposed to be a normal job, a normal day.
We were all having a good time.
Fucking 2 silver. This is bullshit.
But with that, you're able to get to the front. You're able to maintain your balance, get to the front. And now the horses are spooked. So if you want to calm them down, you need to make an animal handling check.
Rip.
With advantage?
No.
Each?
How'd I do?
Your attempts to...
Did they spook them more? Did I freak them out even more? Everybody calm down! This job sucks, by the way. Just let it be known, I'd rather go back to the guy that was going to cut my fingers off.
He was only going to break them. Yeah, your attempts to calm the horses haven't gone really well, as you've just been, like, snapping the reins on their back, and they're getting more and more freaked out. So they actually now are not even following the person who hired you. They just kind of break away down a fork in the road, still very wide. People in the road are now jumping out of the way, trying to avoid getting trampled.
What would I like to do at this point?
I suppose that's...
Maybe try to calm them down again?
Yeah, that went great the first time.
You make it any worse. I mean, you could, but you can't.
Okay. I don't know if this is the right move.
Oh boy.
How does sleep work? Is it like right to sleep, or do they doze
Not
off
bad.
slowly? Because if
Not
we're going
bad.
80 miles per hour and like they just bam go to sleep, that's gonna be a bad one.
It would be it'd be near instant. Like it would basically be like getting gassed with like sleeping gas.
Okay. I'm
You
going
might
to
wanna-
sleep these two horses right in front of me. It's an AOE effect, right?
Yeah.
It is. So I'm gonna try to sleep these two horses in front of me at this point. I'm just gonna use all my spells to try to make sure
Good
we.
move. Good move.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the
That is a dangerous job.
I mean, I'll give you
Oh.
credit. That is a very good.
How do I do this?
You just roll the 5d8 and then I subtract
Oh.
the
5d8. Here you go. Good
unless
sir.
you want to use a higher spell slot. That being said, with 20, it's a different color.
I don't have a higher spell slot. This is it.
Okay, yeah. With that, though, I mean these aren't the most, robust horse. So 25 is enough. Both horses immediately doze off.
Immediately?
I said they
Okay.
they immediately like
Yes.
doze off and
Okay.
just kind of fall in the middle of the road, and the
Okay.
cart is able to just it immediately stops as they immediately stop. They fall. The cart kind of jackknifes
Oh god.
and snaps off of where the horses
Oh
are.
no, it's a runaway cart. Okay.
And you find, the cart does manage to avoid the horses, but it just is kind of like going down the street.
How fast are we going?
You're probably going about 30,
30 miles an hour.
30 miles per hour, I think is about what a horse in full trot can do.
Okay, I will try to use more spells. To try to...
Sleep
this
the
was
cart.
this was harder than any other enemy we fought so far. This encounter for 2 silver. If this fucker gives me 2 silver, I'm gonna break his fingers. All right. What will
break his wine barrels instead.
I will try to. The scarf's not gonna be strong enough. I'll try to quickly take a rope
Okay.
and. Do I even have like a grappling hook? Anything? I'm gonna try to Spider-Man. You know that in Spider-Man 1, the scene where he's stopping the train, and he like does the 2 webs and he holds it, and then the 4 party members bring him back and they say, "Oh my God, he's just a kid." I'm gonna try to recreate that scene, but with a great sword attached to a scarf and also a rope that I'm going to put, I don't know, a spear to the end of it. I have a spear.
Okay.
All right. And I'm going to throw the great sword on my right side and throw the spear to the left side with the rope attached and hold on like Tobey Maguire did saving New York City that day.
Okay.
I'm running out of ideas.
Okay, so go ahead
I'm
That
watching
sounds
with
good.
anticipation here.
and do a
I've learned my lesson. I'm never taking a job again, Ian. I got it.
So what is he trying to do?
Okay, roll a d20, add in your strength modifier, but not your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so I roll a d20. That's a 2.
Yeah.
Plus my strength modifier is a 3, so that's a 5.
Well, you managed to throw them,
Okay.
but not very far, and they don't actually catch anything. So you find that they are now, like, the greatsword and the spear are, from one hand, they're basically just trailing behind.
Okay. I would like to soul bond both weapons because they're soul bonded. So
Okay.
call them back to my hand and retry.
Okay, so they come back. The spear teleports outside of the rope you tied around it.
Okay.
The sword teleports out of the scarf.
Oh fuck. Okay, that does happen, right?
Both the scarf and rope are still dangling behind the
I'm
cart.
so mad about the scarf more than the rope, to be honest. Oh wait, no, I'm holding the other end. All right.
Yes.
Fuck. All right, great. Okay, so I would like to retie them back up.
Actually, does this soul bond? Do they appear? Where do they appear when you soul bond them back to you?
I think it says to your hand.
Which you're currently holding a rope and a scarf.
Yeah. So that's the logistics of how many items I can carry in one hand. That's you tell me and I'll play it.
The rope. Okay, so You have to drop the rope and the scarf in order to
Oh no.
have them appear in your hand, but you could attempt to drop and catch.
Yes, I will try to do that. That sounds like athletics.
Sure, go ahead, make an athletics check.
Fuck yes, let's go.
You're
No
able to
problem.
drop, summon, and grab.
Like a monster.
Actually,
yeah.
drop,
Have
summon,
bonus
drop,
crescendo checks.
grab.
Yeah.
You're
It's-
crunk. You're fucking crunk.
The weird thing is, he's actually really intelligent.
All this for fucking 2 silver? My god, I used like a 3
You're in
spells
damage
so far.
control, my guy.
God damn. Okay, alright. I'm gonna
Admittedly.
retry. I'm gonna retry to throw them or tie them up. Wait a minute. Tie them up to the rope to the spear.
Okay.
Scarf back to the greatsword, and then attempt to do the same thing again.
Okay, go ahead, do another d20 plus your strength modifier.
Alright. There's no advantage with this?
No.
Okay, great.
You're panicking right now. What advantage do you have?
Well, this time it's a 6, so if the DC was a 5 for this difficulty, we would have made it this time.
Well, you tie it back, throw them out, and they just kind of like go along the ground before eventually catching, because you notice that the cart, with no longer having horses pulling it, is actually just run out of steam and has stopped moving.
Oh, thank God.
You are
I would've
holding it.
magic if I did it the way I did it, but
You are you notice that they did both catch. You are holding one in each hand.
Yeah.
You are bracing yourself against the cart.
Yeah.
And the cart's not moving. So
Nice.
theoretically,
Good job.
Thank you so much. Oh my
You just
God.
think you crushed that.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
of course, Kaido, you notice that there's another cart that was chasing after you,
Uh-huh.
and they haven't realized you stopped,
What?
and they slam in the back of your cart.
And then do we start rolling again?
Go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you can hold.
Athletics? Well, that's one we haven't failed so far. Bam!
And you immediately lose your grip on both
No.
and are pushed forward about 15 feet.
Every town I've gone to so far, I've hated. I really like a passion. Okay. And so we're rolling again now?
Well, you rolled for like 10, 15 feet.
Oh, okay, thank God. All right.
Please tell
Phenomenal.
me-
I would like to pull in the spear and the great sword and reorient myself, and I would like to check out back to see if the barrels are still intact, and really thank the other 3 people for fucking helping during the situation. Thank you so much.
Maybe
for
they
doing
were holding the
something.
barrels for dear life.
Yeah, the other 3 people are like absolutely horrified as they were just on this runaway cart. One of them points out one of the barrels is leaking.
Okay. Can I look around to see if there's something to just plug that hole?
Make an investigation check.
What are the barrels of?
Wine.
Line.
I missed the
Wow,
beginning
I'm
of this
getting them all
part.
out now. I'm getting it all out now.
Good.
I mean, you failed all the important roles, so might as
No.
well keep going.
Might as well. Sleep was
Uh,
very important.
yeah.
That worked.
Yeah.
that did help. That actually managed to keep things from going really bad. You don't see anything that could be immediately used
Okay.
to plug up the hole, but one of the workers says, well, what if we tip it on its, like, so it doesn't roll, but if we just tip it on, like, the side so the hole's facing up, it shouldn't leak, right?
Yes, this guy must be an engineer. Yes, for sure. Tip it to the. I'll help him tip it to the side because they
Make-
needed help carrying it. So I don't want to.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
6
Yeah,
on
helping.
athletics, by the way. 6.
You're
Yeah,
able
close
to...
enough, Spider-Manning.
You know
With-
what,
We're not
we
Spider-Man
can forgive you because you're probably like coming down your adrenaline high.
Now, knowing this city, this guy's gonna be like, "Well, for all the trouble, now you owe me 2 silvers." And fucking stupid shit like that.
It's almost like you damaged his property or something.
It's almost like he gave me defunct horses or some shit, or somehow like set up a clothesline and then dodged it and didn't even think to look back on his own property.
Can I say something? Fern just has to roll once and gets 1 gold. You just roll like 80 times and you're probably gonna lose money. And go
I
into
know. I and I lost 4 health, and I used 2 spells so far, but I'm anticipating a third one.
What did you do to Ian this week?
I got him into 40k, and it's hurt his bank account, I think. I don't know. But it's fine. It's fine. All this is getting me that experience I need.
Technically, Fern took a feat in order to be able to like cook as well as she does.
Yeah.
She has like the benefit of like a bachelor's degree.
What do I have? Am I a GED right now?
You got like an associate's.
Grade school?
Oh, I do? Fucking score. All
We're
right.
going to Tunxis.
Oh, God. Okay.
The 8's enough though. With the barrels themselves, like the guy and you, like all of you working together, are able to tip it up.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
There's a few other people. So the people who were in the cart attempting to like match your speed, and then crash into you, are dusting themselves off. One of the guy looks like he hurt his arm. He's got like some abrasions, bruises, but everybody seems to be in okay shape. The person who hired you is able to catch up to you on his horse.
Okay.
Starts chewing out the people who were chasing after you, attempting to help you.
Okay.
Goes to Kaido's like, well, could have gone worse. I'll tell you what, I'll double your pay for this one.
Right. Well, I really appreciate that. I also need to go home and take a long ass rest because this was unexpected. I thought it was going to be a regular delivery.
Yeah, so did I.
will see it through though. I will see the job through.
He manages. After like 10 minutes, you go back. You get the horses. You wake them up. You reattach them to the cart.
I'll wake them up. I forgot I slept them. Yeah. Okay.
Just you don't have to hurt them. You just like kind of. you kind of like shove them awake, and are then able to get to his house. It's like a nice sized manor house.
Okay.
He opens up the basement door. It's like, just bring him down there.
Okay.
And put him up on the shelf. It's about he like shows you where it is, and he shows you that it's basically like he wants them in a vertical line going up. So the top ones are going to be about 10 feet high. It's like you got to shove them up.
What do you want me to do with the one that has a hole in it? The one that we have tipped over. I can't stack that one. So what would you like to do with that one? Do you have like another?
We'll just leave it be for like bring it to the basement. Keep the hole on the facing up. We'll put that in the bottom.
Okay.
The other 3 will get stacked up higher. So go ahead and make an athletics check to see if you're able to.
I got it this time. This time it's easy.
Yeah, you're able to very quickly and easily just by yourself even grab all 3 barrels.
Why would the other 3 help at this point, right? We've done it all solo. I'd love to get their pay as well.
The other 3 take the broken barrel and manage to get it down, working together. Okay. Kaido's able to get all the intact barrels down into the basement. This is just getting them down the stairs. And now just do one more athletics check to see if you can successfully stack them in this. Basically, it's like a shelf. Yeah, you're able to do it fine. No problem.
Take a second win back. You're Kronk, I'm telling you.
And with that, he hands the 3 movers 2 silver and hands you 4 silver.
Sweet, I have now 4 silver.
To gambling?
My name. Yeah. Oh God, Otto, you're a great influence on me.
I know. God, I'm not really there. I'm just out of character.
What's that, Otto? Go gambling? Well, okay, but I'll do it for you.
I'd like to thank the guy for his time and tell him, hey, please recommend me for any other jobs, maybe even of higher caliber.
Oh, yeah. And hey, if you want to, if you got that silver burning a hole in your pocket, I own a bar plus casino.
I hate this city because Rami knows that this is bad, but Kaido. Damn you, Ian. Where is this casino you speak of? I've just learned some new tips and tricks from my buddy Fiffle.
Oh yeah, it's right down the road, just like 3 or 4 blocks.
Great. I think I'm gonna. When are we leaving to hit this dragon out of game?
It's like.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah, it's like early tomorrow morning.
Oh man, I really need a long rest before I do anything else. I'm low on health here.
You're gonna get a long rest on the boat.
I know, but I'm about to go to a casino, which means I'm gonna get into a fight, most likely. It feels like.
Don't
gonna be the
have
same
to
one as
get
last
into a
The
fight.
fact that it's a foregone.
Have you not seen how
conclusion.
many checks I've been doing? Where have you been, Ed? I just did 15 checks and used 2 spells to move 4 barrels of wine. I'm about to go to a fucking casino. What do you think's gonna happen there?
You know where I was? I was muted laughing because I was gonna snort all over the freaking stream.
You know what? I'm gonna leave it up to the roll here. What would this be? Would this be a wisdom or intelligence? Whether or not I
Wisdom.
I know why you picked that.
No, it makes sense.
We're going. I'm gonna go to the casino.
Look, not going or not going to the casino is always a wisdom.
I'm gonna take the 4 gold. I'm gonna listen, or
It's-
the 4 silver, and I'm gonna listen to the directions, and I'm gonna head straight to the casino.
So basically, you just work for free.
He's
Oh,
like,
one for fun.
Not out. He could go into debt.
oh yeah, have fun. Yeah, I'll tell you what. He gives you another silver. First one's on me. First
Sweet.
roulette spin is on me.
Okay, wait a minute. Now, what if I don't go and do it after he gave me?
I've on black every time.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the casino now.
All right.
You've done a side job. You've made 4 silver, and now you're going to gamble it.
Yeah, I learned from you.
He makes you silver because he's so excited.
I
about
literally told myself, what would Piffle do?
I mean, is Piffle invited to the casino?
100% if I can find you on transit there. Would I run into Piffle? Can I
Well, where is
run into him?
Fiffle right now, actually?
I don't know. I mean, Piffle was like taking a shit when this cart shenanigans went down. So I don't know where Piffle.
I'd like to get
Honestly,
Piffle first.
Piffle was in the outhouse.
Honestly, we're
And
probably
whatever just
Piffle-
transpired.
we're probably watching from the
he's like,
boat.
where is it?
we're probably just watching from the ship. It's like, wow,
I'll go get
it just
Piffle.
happened.
He taught me so much last time.
Graham's sitting there like a wine mom.
I mean, at this point, you probably would have heard like, "Hey, I hear a cart got loose in the city. Somebody was moving some wine. Some guy decked out in armor with like a silvered sword and a spear. Really, like, not kind of what I expect for a porter or a daytailer, but
Graham's just like,
I'm just gonna grab a bottle of wine and hand it to Graham across the table.
Wait, that guy who's just spreading gossip is gonna just not
just gonna
mention the
drag you like
fact
that.
that
Graham
I
takes the
actually
bottle.
saved the day.
Flips it in his hand and is just debating smashing it to make just a bottle of him.
Otto's gonna be like, just remember, if he ends up in jail, you don't bail him out.
Come on, we have a whole.
How else is he
entire
gonna
account.
learn?
Right.
I'll bail you out, buddy.
Graham
Don't
will
worry.
start
Second
following the rampage.
But they mentioned that, yeah, it was like, yeah, the wine getting moved by the guy who owns Wolfwood Casino.
Wolfwood Casino, nice.
He said
I can just see
casino.
Piffle going right
Yeah,
towards that
this,
casino right now.
This sounds like my guys. Piffle makes his way towards the Wolfwood Casino.
Yeah.
Definitely. And when I arrive at the Wolfwood Casino, I would like to use my small stature to go under a roulette table and see if I can fuck with the mechanism.
Okay, step 1, make a stealth roll to see if you were able to successfully sneak under it without being caught.
That's what I'm talking about. This is gonna be fucking Ocean's 14. Let's go.
Oh.
Ocean's 22 and a half.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I would. Let me just do a quick roll just to make sure, but I'm sure that's fine. Yeah. Fiffle, you're able to very easily, like, look around and just kind of, like, slip underneath the table itself. Yeah, below the roulette wheel, or whatever the D&D equivalent of roulette is, you are able to find the kind of, like, way that it... So you can see underneath how it spins. It has, like, mechanisms and gears and the like on it. Do you have any tinkerer's tools or anything of that nature?
Piffle's eyes go wide as he views the mechanism. Beautiful, he says. And no, I don't have any kind of tinkerer's tools. I just have my thieves' tools and my forging things, and just those things. I
Could
don't
you
even know what other kinds of toolkits there are.
Oh, there's a bunch. You would be able to use Thieves' Tool. It would just be a higher DC to attempt to mess with it. The In this case, though, in order to do it, it's going to be more intelligence, as you have to know which gear will do what.
Oh yeah, Piffle is 100% confident that he knows exactly what everything does in this
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
one.
You just check
Piffle
for
would
your
like to
turn,
break
huh?
the mechanism to make it more likely to land on black squares.
All right. Fiffle, go ahead. Just do the Thieves' Tool using your intelligence roll. And
Yes.
So that's usually a dexterity roll, so that's not going to work. So I should just roll an intelligence roll.
yeah, adding in your intelligence modifier and your proficiency bonus.
Well, I don't have an intelligence modifier.
What is this fancy thing?
And
you
my
just-
economy?
proficiency bonus is 3. So
And any other bonus you would get, because I believe you have expertise with your Thieves' Tool, if I recall.
So that's going to be an 11, and then if the expertise gives me anything else, I do have expertise. What does that give you? Another +1 or something?
I think it's another +3. It's like double your proficiency.
In that case, this would be a 8 + 6 is 14.
All right, Fiffle, you're able to loosen one of the gears, and you believe it is correct.
Oh
I
God.
know for a fact it is correct.
Right.
Kaido, you have
Yes.
arrived at the casino.
Okay. I don't know about the roulette table, do I? Or I
Fiffle hasn't told you. In fact, you don't even know Fiffle is there thinking about it.
Okay. I will.
Of course.
What is the highest payout game? I will ask one of the bouncers, or I don't know, one of the people that work there. What is the highest payout game in this whole entire establishment?
You have 5 silver, dude.
Roulette wheel, I suppose? I mean, you could also go to a card game. Dice. I'd say the roulette wheel, though.
I'll go to the roulette wheel. Okay, I'll go to a roulette table.
All right.
Any of them that are open.
Fiffle, you actually do see Kaido there. I mean, he's a lot more noticeable than you are to him.
All right, so I will, I guess, leave my hiding spot,
Okay.
and I will. I'm gonna walk by Kaido and wink at him and hand him a black napkin.
Hey,
Saying nothing and just continuing into the casino.
hey, someone has go, hey, Piff, and then just halfway through my sentence, I guess he's just walking away. So I'll take the black napkin.
Uh-huh.
Is this a wisdom or intelligence? To know what the fuck he's talking about just by looking at a napkin.
Wisdom.
Who knows, man?
I'd say intelligence.
Oh.
Or what Fiffle thinks wisdom? Well, it doesn't matter.
There's wisdom! Okay.
Because Kaido is able to easily figure it out.
I figured it out, alright? I know exactly what he's talking about, so I go to the roulette table.
Mhm.
I take out my 5 silver. And I put it on black.
The person will spin the wheel. And we're going to do above a set percentage will be land on black. Below a set percentage will land on red. Previously, it would have been, 50 above would be black, and 49 below would be red. Because of Fiffle's changes, those percentages change.
This also determines if he actually succeeded the DC.
And unfortunately, no.
Fuck.
It lands on red.
Gambling, how does it work?
I
As
would like to lose my 5 silver then.
it had to be above 70 because Fiffle did not make the DC, and in fact made it worse.
What?
Without realizing it.
No, I was gonna sleight of hand the 5 silver bag, but this I don't have a long rest. I can't get ready for a fight right now. Okay. Is there is the roulette table crowded by any chance?
There's
Is there,
like
a lot of people there?
it's like 8 or 9 people. There's like 8 people around.
Is there any way I could do a small sleight of hand, just to take one coin out of someone's pocket near me?
You could certainly try, yeah.
Okay, let's just do that. Maybe we'll give it one more shot here.
Yeah, you're able to slide out like 2 silver.
2 silver?
Yep.
Like, I would like to put that immediately down on red now.
Okay, you place the silver down on red. The person spins it. It lands on black.
What? I hate this town.
Because
You hear me? I hate this town, Ian. I hate everything about it.
it was above 70.
All right, I'm not gonna test my luck anymore. I've lost 7 silver, even though I started out with 5 in this goddamn fucking casino. I try to look at Piffle, and I'll hand him back the napkin.
I don't know
Not
where
say
Fiffle
anything
is.
and walk away.
Is Fiffle even there? Fiffle, like, I thought handed you the napkin and
He
walked
went
away.
into the casino. He went deeper in.
Yeah. Piffle
You went deeper in?
definitely went deeper in.
All right, I'm gonna try to stay out of trouble today. I think I've caused enough of a ruckus. So I'm gonna hang my head in shame and walk back to the ship. I guess that's where we're hiding out for the. Is that where we're napping? That's where we're sleeping tonight?
Yeah, you were promised passage and like
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the ship and I'm gonna just kind of tuck into bed with my great sword that still has a scarf on it.
stained with your tears.
Yeah. Let's go try.
Well, I mean, honestly, like,
Oh god, that was.
it was a 70% chance of winning those your money back at least.
The good news is that I didn't get into a lot of trouble. The bad news is I still
You're
have
broke.
no money to my name.
Still.
I
Still.
see one way you could wind up with your money, but it's unlikely, and I will be amused if it happens.
What is it?
The guy who you detailed for, who was bringing the wine over to his casino, comes to you the next day and is like, listen, last night after we checked the tables, we found one of the machines had been rigged and we saw you played on it, so here's your bet back.
Oh man, that would be hilarious. All right, now I'm in the ship. I'm
All right. And Fiffle, you've gone through the trouble of rigging the machine. What would you like to do?
Play cards.
Okay. Let's see here. I will.
What Piffle really wants to do? What Piffle really wants to do is find a guy who's doing like the finger knife game.
Okay.
And bet him that he, play some bets on that. Piffle bets that he's going to stab his finger next time around.
Okay, you look for somebody playing 5-finger fillet.
He's going to stab himself in the index finger.
Okay, we will roll a.
I don't think that's how that game works. I think you're supposed to stab your fingers, but whatever.
How much are you betting,
I
Fiffle?
get involved in high stakes stuff here. There could be some blood.
All right, what are you betting? How much are you betting?
5 gold.
All right.
5 gold.
The
So much money.
So, Fiffle, you walk actually out of the casino into a back alley. And it's a little rougher.
All the way through the casino and out in the back where it's really sketchy.
Yeah, and you see some more rough gentlemen playing 5-finger fillet. One guy who has, you notice a couple of bandages on his hand. He has a knife in his hand and he is stabbing in between. So you bet him 5 gold he's going to stab his index. And he's like, the hell I will.
Yeah.
And he actually stabs his index finger. Yep, including the thumb. So, yeah, it's like, knife right in there.
I knew that was gonna happen.
And a friend comes up and wraps another bandage around it. And Fiffle, you take some slightly blood-stained gold.
Sweet. What's the
That's the
payout?
secret. It's all bloodstained if you go deep enough.
5 gold.
Wait, I missed it. Did Fiffle just make fucking money?
Yeah.
Just walked up
So
to
I-
a dude playing Five Finger Fillet behind the
I hate
casino,
this town.
bet him not only that he would fail, but which finger he would cut, and then he won.
Meanwhile, Kaido's crying in his bed and at the boat.
IRL luck stat.
I
5 gold.
I mean, it was literally one number that could have gotten it, and it got it.
God, that's pure luck.
16%.
The luck of the halfling.
The luck of the halfling. I like that.
Fiddle turns to leaves, leaps in the air, clicks his heels together, and takes back.
In Piffle fashion.
You hear the guy who got his fingers that fucking little halfling motherfucking. All right. Did anybody else want to do anything? Also, Mara, I'm glad you're back. I heard your computer died. Second.
Yeah, sorry, I'm here.
No problem. You're not gonna apologize for that, man.
Yes, you
I'd like
do.
to roll to
How
cry.
fucking dare you.
What do I have to roll to cry?
1d4. Odds you cry, evens you don't. You don't cry.
I don't cry?
Odds you cry, evens you don't. You don't cry.
Alright, well, I'm still whimpering.
You're incapable of emotion.
I'd actually see Kaido coming back like a lot rougher looking than when he first left for the day.
I'm just gonna play dragon cards on the boat. I didn't use that.
So, how'd it go? Actually, I may not be there depending on if I was helping at the church or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna. Yeah. I'm gonna look at Kaido and ask him. So, did you make any money today? I'm playing cards, dragon cards.
I'm just gonna repeat what he says. Did you make any money today? I'm gonna take my great sword and roll over in my bed and face the wall.
I want to see what Lucian is getting up to compete with the last two.
I'd like to roll one more d4 to see if I am crying now.
Go ahead.
Fuck. God,
No, you're.
my daddy issues are really coming out. I can't show emotion for a reason.
Why do you have to attack my life points directly, man?
Kaido's like too emotionally stunted. Can't show weakness in front of my old man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ring my bell at him. Make him do a wisdom save.
Are you trying to bully him into crying?
Yes, he wants to cry. I'll help him cry.
Let me give you something to cry about.
Is Otto actually doing
I'll roll the bell. While
a
playing
Toll the
cards.
Dead on him?
Yeah, I'll do
He's
it.
just jingling it at him.
God damn it. Is it a wisdom save?
I believe it's a wisdom save. Go ahead and make a wisdom save,
Good
please.
thing I'm so good at wisdom.
We'll probably make it.
Nope.
And because he actually does not have full health, it's a D12.
A d12 of damage?
Yeah.
I would like to teabag Otto when he's sleeping. Wait, a d12 of damage? How much am I taking? 8. Can I cry now for fucking advantage?
Yeah, go ahead. You can cry.
What is happening?
Thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know why I rolled two d4s, but one of them was a 3.
Yeah.
I'd like to start
One's a
crying and take 12 damage. Or 8 damage, I guess.
That was
Piffle's like, what is
one
happening?
voice.
This is all because of the roulette game, Piffle.
Fern's just at her like job, just cooking up some like food. Everyone's like, compliments to the chef. What's Lucian doing in this situation?
Lucian bought his potions and took a financial hit and
Okay.
decided to go take a nap on the boat after an exciting night. He's chilling today.
Up in the crow's nest?
Sure. Yeah.
Lucian has gotten up high and is taking a little cat nap. Nobody has to be in the crow's nest, so nobody really notices him being up there. It's nice.
It's nice.
It's tall. It's like up there. He's able to kind of like curl around. It's got like a little wooden bucket to make sure you don't fall out. So he doesn't have to worry about like, tumbling to his doom.
That would be unfortunate because that's our wizard, our AE damage.
But let's see. So it would be Graham
What?
having gone to work at the church again, at the temple. You're able to get paid. I don't remember what I said last week, but you
I think
get
it was like 1 silver.
you get paid another silver. Fern is able to get paid what was promised to her for that day's work. Otto, were you doing any more movement? I know you said you were doing some moving after.
No, I would probably play cards for like whatever change on the boat with anybody that wants to. The dragon cards.
Yeah, like you're able to go ahead, just roll a dragon card. I think it's on your character sheet.
Yeah.
You're able to get like 3 silver out of like a group of 4 people, mostly just tossing in coppers. But playing for like a couple hours, you're able to get like 3 silver out of the deal.
So, did
I will
he pay
give-
me an...
Hang on. I will give the 3 silver to Kaido.
Is this pity money? You know what? Fuck it. Don't answer that. I'll take it. So,
Graham, I made 3 silver today.
my spirits are up a little bit. I would like to roll to see if I cry from happiness now.
Go ahead. 1d4.
I don't,
You don't. You're too macho.
but I'm happy, and I take the 3 silver. You said 4 silver or 3? 3.
3
And
silver.
I tuck it into my tricorn.
All right.
Yes.
And
Thank
I'm
you,
sorry. What was
Otto.
that?
Fern was gonna.
Did he pay me a gold again, or was it just the 5 silver today?
Go ahead and do another. Do a test with your cooking utensils. To see how good of a meal you whip up. Yeah, you whip up another fantastic meal, and he's so happy that he does in fact give you a single gold.
Wow.
Okay, I leave him some cupcakes that I made as well.
Aw.
Aw, thank you, honey.
This is how you make friends with NPCs and get shit.
I tried.
I'm-
You did. That's the best part.
I tried my
applaud
hardest to
your
make
efforts.
friends today.
It's just things went all the way bad.
My
I
hardest.
did see a chance to like not. I know Kaido's going to be able to make money further on. This is simply an opportunity for some shenanigans.
This is just an opportunity for fate to fuck.
You know what? You might as well lose small change instead of the big money.
That's true. Honestly,
is-
I'm glad we got all the bad rolls out during that exchange. And
This
I
is
got to use
Kaido.
sleep. I haven't used sleep yet.
You did, but it didn't work
Oh yes, you're right. I did, and it didn't work. You're right.
because the guys had way too many hit points.
Yeah.
Matt, the zoo.
So what is it next day?
Yeah. If you guys don't want to do anything else, then we'll go to the next day.
I need a long rest real bad. 25 health.
You're able to get in a good 8 hours, but early in the morning, the captain does ring the bell. Not a killing bell, but all right, everyone, we're getting an early warning going. We're down 2 days, and we got another. It's gonna be another 3 days up to Sulsanis.
Hooray.
That's if the winds are good.
I'm assuming it's gonna be an.
I'll help get the ship set. I mean, are there people to do that, or is that just us helping out?
No, you paid passage, so you
Okay.
don't have to do any work on it. Although if one of you had sailor background, you actually could get free passage if you in exchange for sailor work.
We do not.
But with that, the boat takes off. It's still pretty early in the morning. Like you all got 8 hours of rest. Got the benefit of the long rest, but it is still pre-dawn when the boat takes off. And over the next few days, it is uneventful. Nothing really exciting. The river is pretty boring as you just travel up, trying to find time, like ways to spend your time. If nobody wants to do anything while you're on the river, we will have you make port at Sulsanis.
I have one question. How does training work?
It's in the book somewhere. I believe you need to spend both gold and time, and it can take like half a year. But doing that, you will eventually be able to train yourself. I think either gaining a new language or a new tool proficiency. Hello.
Never.
I want to do I have
Dragon
an
cards.
arcane spell scroll that I want to get in my spell book, and I have the experience to do so.
All right. You can do that. What is the level of that spell scroll? Hi. Hi.
It's 1 or 2. Let me see. Arcane Lock. It's one of the first ones. It's level 2.
Level 2. Okay. So it is going to be. Is it a summoning spell? I don't believe so, but
It's an abjuration spell.
okay. Abjuration. So you don't get the benefit of your summoning class. So you're going to be paying the full price for that. To your supplies you have available to put that in your book. So let me just go pull that up to make sure I get the exact numbers correct. But you are going to be making a Arcana check, and it is going to be 10 plus the spell level to put it into your spell book. And if somebody who is proficient with Arcana helps you, you can do so with advantage.
Me, I'll help you.
Okay, yeah, I'll get Kaido to help me again.
Okay.
And I will get a luck ready in the chamber just in case this does go south.
I'm luck in the chamber.
All right, let's see what we got. Nope, you're able to very quickly and easily, with both the expected supplies and the expected time, you are able to put Arcane Lock into your spellbook, and the scroll, as you just kind of write it down into your book, you notice that it just disintegrates as the magic is then transferred into your spellbook. And let me take a quick peek.
I just deleted something on accident. Fuck.
Oh no.
I don't even know what it was. Oh shit. Okay. That's probably useless anyway. Okay. Cool. We got
It was
our-
Fireball.
No, it was like something.
No.
Sorry, I clicked delete twice because I'm stupid.
I don't remember the exact cost, but I'll find it.
I think it's 50 gold, or 25 for my country.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I had already bought the materials. I was just sitting on them.
Yeah, I like the ability to simply prep that ahead of time.
Can I just do dragon cards with whoever's on board while we wait?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll another dragon card. Although you're able to get like 2 silver out of it, still, as people are doing copper. Because people see your skill with dragon card over the past few days, the amount they're willing to bet is limited.
Okay. I'll give those 2 silver to Kaido again.
I'd like to roll to cry again from happiness.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a 2d4.
Does anybody not?
No,
does
sorry.
anybody not
Thank you,
have
though.
a potion on their person?
I have a potion.
Does anybody not have a potion?
Oh. So how much? I have 5
Do
silver
we all
now?
have at least 1 potion?
Oh my god, I'm rich.
You're almost to a gold, right?
Dude, I'm halfway to a gold.
Lena, do you have a potion? I mean, Fern.
Oh, no, I don't have any potions.
No potions. Here, I will give her a potion for emergency uses or whatever she wants. This is a 2d4 plus 2 healing potion.
What does it what's that considered in D&D? Like a moderate, a low, or?
That's like the basic healing potion. It's like the very first kind of healing potion you can purchase. I don't know the specific term for it.
Call it a novice potion.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it a... I mean, it does have a specific term for it. I just don't remember off the top of my head. It is...
A journeyman's potion of healing. Or I guess in this case, a journey bunny's potion of healing.
I think it's called a small healing potion. Potion of healing...
Jeremy, you have a potion on you?
A potion?
Oh, it's just called a potion of healing, yeah.
I ain't got no potions.
You ain't got no potions?
Bro.
Add a
How do you
potion.
think I got all this money? I don't buy shit like that.
Add a potion of healing to your. Or I'll take it off mine. I got 1 left now. Take that one.
Thank you.
Good idea.
You know what I should start looking for? I should start looking for pit fighting.
Correction. I do have 2 healing.
Fighting?
You do have
Yeah.
2 healing potions.
I don't know where I got them, but I've got 2 healing potions.
We bought some a while ago, but I think not everybody had one. I think Matt and Ed, you each have one.
I don't have
Yeah.
I don't have.
Yeah, I think the idea was keep the healers with emergency healing on standby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, instead of Piffle, sorry, Jeremy. I'll give it
That's
to
fine.
Ed.
I'm
You
good.
take one of these health potions.
Okay.
That way, if our healer goes
Okay.
down, we all have an emergency
Go lay
heal.
down. Go lay down. Sorry, my dog's being interesting. This is his first time he's sitting in on a D&D game. All right.
So while we're sailing, can I be? I have the 400 question thing
Yeah.
that the guy gave us for the dragon, and I'm asking the questions to Hank.
Okay.
And just writing down the answers.
Hank is part dragon. That's all.
So, yeah, I mean, there's questions like, how much meat would you eat in a month?
How much meat is in a hand?
All of it.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
How much meat would you eat in a month? Strongly agree.
Yeah. Like, I'll list some of the questions, but if you can think of some funny ones to ask him, go ahead.
Oh god, I don't know. I didn't think of any questions.
There'd be a question like, how
many villagers do you eat in a week?
how much treasure do you accumulate? And would satisfy you to accumulate?
Are you happy? No, it was
Oh,
just like,
geez,
how
that's
happy are you
deep.
with the amount of treasure you accumulate where you
Ah.
reside?
Let's see.
Very happy.
I don't need treasure.
How does it feel to be unbanked?
I'm an ascetic.
I'm off the grid, baby.
Old Hanky here don't need no material goods. They get in the way of your spiritual fulfillness.
Are there other? What's the dating bag scene? What's the dating scene for Magical Bag Tip Holder?
None.
How's the relationship with your mother?
I don't think I have one. I was made by a wizard.
You should have said full of holes.
I only,
Jesus Christ.
I'll fill you full of holes.
No.
I'm assuming this goes until we get to Sylvanas.
It
Honest.
takes Hank several hours to answer all these questions.
Nice.
But eventually you do arrive at the city.
Got a bag of holding to answer them.
Kyle's probably excited. New city, 5 silver piece, ready to go.
Ready to lose this 5 silver.
All right. So arriving at Silsanis, it's a city. It's definitely about Drindir size, maybe a little bit bigger. But you do arrive at port, and while you get into port, you notice a few things. How much and what order you notice them? Please go ahead and one of you make a perception check.
Can I assist?
It'd just be one person, like the first person getting off the boat. Who would be the first person off the boat?
Oh, I don't know, but I just did it.
Well,
Fern's the first person off the boat.
it doesn't strictly matter. Fern, you notice several different things. You notice that there are similar wanted posters in the city of Silsanis that you also saw in Drindir. And you notice also that there are soldiers mustering in the city, very similar to what you saw in Drindir. They are, however, wearing the colors of the Count of Silsanis rather than the Count of Drindir.
Military buildup in these city-states, eh?
Too much oppression from the government.
They getting ready to go to Hua?
Oh, wow.
Maybe we should ask them who they're planning on whoring with.
But there's wanted posters for us again too.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are as many as before, or
Not as many.
Here.
Nothing. What the fuck? Wait. Did we?
If you guys want to stay on the boat and not get arrested, I'll disguise myself and go find out what this potential war's about. If you want.
Are there wanted posters for Fern now as well, or no?
No, not for Fern.
Small favors.
What? I guess we'll find out. I was gonna say, what did we do here?
Well, this is actually your very first time in the city of Silsanis.
Jesus.
Well, we passed through here with those pictures, no? With the paintings.
Nope.
Let's see. I don't think so.
This is actually your furthest north you've ever been.
No, we went from Talva across the bridge there.
I think we should send Piffle out as like a who else has a disguise kit that could
I
just
have
start.
one.
So maybe we'll send Piffle out, and then Lucian will just start slowly disguising us here on the boat, so we can get ready to move out as well. Because the dragon's near here, right?
North.
The dragon is north of Silsanis, yes.
Oh, but
Oh,
then
yeah,
go
but
to
this- okay.
Kirog and go find an author.
What was that?
Yes.
We
The
also have
author
the
of the-
author who supposedly lives in Kirog to the southwest
Yeah.
across the
Oh,
bridge.
okay, okay.
We have 2 weeks, so keep that in mind.
We have 2 weeks for the author, but we have no
Weeks.
time limit on the dragon.
We have 2 weeks because the boat's going back, and then we can do the thing down in Tolva for the academy, the Starwell Tower. Remember?
Yeah.
They're gonna open a thing for us.
I do remember. Okay. Yeah, I think we should just send Piffle out.
Yeah, he can find out what's going on, and then we
Yeah,
can
see if
decide.
they're the same posters from fucking Drindir or Talva.
And then maybe in the meantime, Lucian just starts disguising people on the boat to get ready.
In case we need it, yeah.
Mhm.
He
Hey,
doesn't
this...
have to,
I'm sorry, what was that?
no, he doesn't have to disguise Fern because nobody knows who Fern is.
Yeah, no, not Fern,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, why don't
us
we have
three.
Fiffle
Us
stay
four.
here and Fern go out and see what's going on?
Ooh.
Ho ho!
Yeah, we can have 2 disguise kits working on the boat as Fern. That's genius how that works out, actually. I like that better, yeah.
All right. So, what's your plan, everyone?
Disguise me.
Start making disguises.
Okay. So, to actually make a disguise using the disguise kit, one second. As part of a long rest, you can create a disguise. It will take 1 minute to, put it on. Or you can do 10 minutes to create a disguise that will only slightly change how you look. Or 30 minutes to do a disguise that will be better than that. So the long rest one, the one that takes full 8 hours, that can be done to create a disguise that will very much change your how you look. The other one's only slightly, so somebody could possibly see through it.
Has to be during a long rest.
Well, it just takes as part of a long
Takes
rest.
8 hours or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's one disguise per, right? So if we want to make a bunch of disguises, we need to just take the afternoon.
So you don't abuse like
Make some
mechanics.
disguises.
Yeah, the sun hasn't even come out yet, so we have some time until it's like midday to make a couple of them, right?
Actually, you spent like 3 days on the river going up from Talva to Solsanis. So it's actually probably like 11 a.m.
Okay. So do you still want to go the disguise kit route, guys?
I mean, we can do that while Fern is scouting if that's what we do.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do.
What's the objective for in town in Sosanis?
We're gonna have to figure out what's going on first. Huh?
Figure out why
Figure
they're
out what's going on.
military.
Then yeah, we should be disguised.
Yeah. Do you want to do the full disguise, like spend the whole, what was it, half an hour for the biggest one? The most insane, or an hour for?
It is 10 minutes for a slight disguise that will maybe be like a wig.
Yeah.
It's 30 minutes for a slightly better disguise, and then it's the full long rest for a really, really good disguise.
Oh, the full wrong.
Maybe do the 30-minute while.
Yeah.
So 2
Well,
people
scouting
can make
happens.
2 medium quality disguises an hour.
Let's just go with that, right?
So you can get like
Not
4.
bad. That's more. That's better than nothing, I guess. It's
1
yeah.
hour, yeah, 1 hour would cover everybody.
Yeah, let's do that while Fern. So for that next hour, they'll just be on disguise kit duty, and then Fern will be scouting.
What do you want me to find out?
Why the military's there?
Why the military?
And check
why
out
are
our
posters?
wanted posters. See if they're
Yeah.
the same as the ones from Talva.
And you don't know us.
And you,
Well,
you don't know.
yeah.
Hey, those guys, I know them.
So I guess I'll go investigate some of the posters.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and perception check for the posters. I mean, yeah, you've seen these posters before. In fact, Fiffle has one of the posters, although not that you necessarily know that. But looking at it, it does look like they were printed off in Drindir and were sent north to Sulsanis. These aren't worn in any way, so it looks like they were probably only applied to the various walls and posters or like center boards in the city recently, rather than having been done like maybe a few days or a couple weeks ago.
And I'll ask some people on the docks that work there,
Mhm.
like what's going on with the military.
Yeah, you see like a fisherman who's just got like a haul of nets in his hands and some traps. It's like, I don't know. Heard Countess Underlake is putting together some soldiers for some reason or other. Not that I know the thoughts behind it. Just she sent out the word. Anyone able-bodied better who owes a military. Go out, grab armor, weapons, and muster here in the town. Eh?
Okay, thank you.
Hey, you had no problem there, little rabbit girl.
All right. I don't know what else I should do for a whole hour. I don't think talking to the military themselves will tell me anything.
Like, what do you want, rabbit person?
Yeah, right.
Rabbit girl.
So I'll go back and tell them that they're the same posters that were in Drindir, and like the normal fishermen and people don't know what's going on with the military, like why they're mustered.
Okay. And while you're approaching the boat to go ahead and do that, you notice getting off of one of the other boats is a group of bounty hunters, dressed very similar to the ones who had arrested you in Drindir.
Oh no.
Gonna get into a fight, yes!
Will I be able to make it onto the boat before they see me, or?
They're definitely like at one of the boats close by, but they're not. They're probably like 40 feet away from you.
All right, I'll just like hurry onto the boat.
Okay.
And also tell everyone that I saw some bounty hunters.
Well, they're probably going to come
has
for
it
this
been
ship.
an hour?
I believe she decided to kill an hour, so yes.
So we're somewhat disguised at this point.
You may be able to make 4 disguises within that.
Disguise. Okay. Well, we should probably get off this boat. The bounty hunters are probably looking for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I'd like to throw this idea out there. Bounty hunters track, and they're going to probably find us later on again. If we deal with them right now, we go to the bottom of the ship, to the hull of the ship, close the doors, we deal with this right now. We don't need to worry about bounty hunters tracking us or anything like that. What do we think? A little dark, but maybe necessary.
Odo's gonna look at Kaido and says, "While I agree with you, I'd rather not make a scene in another town."
I mean, we're already
If
wanted
we
here.
can-
We also ain't on the boat, you know. There might be some words about us.
Yeah, and
Using it as
if we
such.
would, if we want to set up trap for them, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But I'd rather go
Blow
out
up
of
the
town.
ship when they're all on it, and we're off.
Smack.
Okay, now blow up the ship.
What's the architecture like in Solaris? Is it in Sol? What's it?
Sonic.
Sulsanis, yeah.
Is it more wooden architecture, more concrete,
It's a
brick?
bigger city, so I assume it's like
How
stone.
flammable would we say the town is?
I would think
It
stone
is.
It's a bigger city.
Yeah. It's not. It's about maybe a little bit bigger than Drindir. It's not as big as Kirog, which is much bigger. In fact, you could even see some of the towers and keeps that make up Kirog across the river, despite there being like about a league difference. But so Cyrus itself is primarily stone, with the surrounding buildings being made of wood. So basically, anything on the outskirts is wood. Everything on the interior is stone.
How busy does that bridge to Kirog look if we see it from here?
Oh, you're seeing a decent amount of traffic. You're probably seeing like over that course of that hour, looking, especially because the pier is on the riverbank, you probably see at least 100 people, 200 people having traveled one way, like either to Kirog or from Kirog.
Well, crowd is sometimes good. Maybe we can hide in the crowds, especially with these disguises.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll just sneak out, go past these bounty hunters, and go to Kirog.
So let me bounce this off you guys. If they're here, they know we're probably going after the dragon. So they might be. What if we go?
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
No, and I was like, it's potentially something they might be.
Maybe.
Do you think they're expecting us to go for the dragon more or to Kirog more?
Also, who the hell would know? Well, we've been inquiring about a dragon more than an author.
I mean, the bigger thing is they know how we got into town, and they know how we left it.
But how did they know we were coming up here in the first place?
Because we were going up the river, and it was the next stop.
But what about Drindir? How did they know we were there?
Because of all the signs.
We made a big.
You said they were local bounty hunters, right?
So do you think there was just coincidence they saw us in Drindir?
Well, we made a big bang in Drindir.
I mean, they know we're members of the Crossed Blades, and it probably wouldn't be hard to find out that we left town. And it does make sense.
What I'm saying is, was it a coincidence that they knew that they saw us at Drindir, or they knew we were going there?
I would say that's a good point. I don't know. Maybe
coincidence. It's even odds. It's probably it's decent shot. Yeah. So
I'm just trying to figure out: do they know? Are they like following us? And are going off of what we're doing.
We could always ask them.
Yeah, we can ask them when we make a trap.
I'm okay with us laying a trap for them. We're just not going to do that on this guy's boat.
Yeah, not on a boat, and not in town, probably. I don't want to have another count after us, or countess.
Well, here's an easy way to think of it. Which one of our two quests right now is time sensitive? It's the author one, right?
It's the one to go back to Tolva. We have to get these two done before we go back to Tolva.
Oh, both? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought the author one was 2 weeks.
We just know he lives in Kirog.
Yeah.
Because Hank read the book.
We just have to be back in Tolva in 2 weeks. Is basically what it is.
Okay.
So technically, we have 11 days. If it's 3-day travel.
So if we go north, we just go into like the wild, but the bridge is going to be I don't know, maybe we should just go to Kirog. We might be able to hide in the crowds.
Nothing else we can see if they follow us there, which they probably will.
Yeah. And just keep an eye out with your surroundings. Don't go.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
If these are the same bounty hunters from Drindir,
would she be able to tell? Actually, the one that saw them.
They are dressed the same.
Yeah. He said that they looked like the same.
Probably from the same organization.
Yeah. Okay. So they would know what Fern looks like, at least.
Oh, Fern's not disguised.
She's on the wanted poster.
I'm not
but
on
the bounty
poster,
hunters
but
know.
The bounty hunters,
it's the same ones.
Same ones they would recognize.
Oh shit!
Would have to have traveled really quickly. Oh well, no, they caught her right away. No, they would have to have traveled really quickly. They found out about her at the town. They would have to travel at a better pace than us to get here. No.
We stayed in Tolva for 2 days though.
They arrived at the same time.
True.
All right.
Kirog. And we'll see if
we could sneak out and maybe just try to like body shield Fern to make sure that they don't see her because she's not disguised. So I think first things first is let's sneak out.
Let's just
go. Aurora, unless she stays on the boat.
There's a wolf.
Does anybody have like
backpack
polymorph? How big is this wolf?
Like a regular sized wolf.
Wolves are pretty big.
All right, let's go to Kirog.
Can he like hold his breath and we can put him in Hank for like a second?
Just kidding.
Don't kill me.
Hank's like, no, the wolf's too big. The rabbit isn't.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Anyway.
Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna attempt to sneak out. Maybe also attempting to body shield Fern and our wolf,
Well,
so
from the
that
deck,
bounty hunters don't see.
from the deck, do we see any bounty hunters dressed in the same garb before we head out?
Make a perception check. Yeah, Otto, you actually see a group of the bounty hunters, and they are talking to the captain of your ship, who, I mean, with that 16, it looks like he's basically not giving them the time of the day. But they've also talked to a few other people on the boat who were leaving, and one guy who actually lost some money to you in dragon cards, and he points up the ramp towards the boat you're on.
If I look at the faces of these bounty hunters, do they look familiar?
They're wearing like helmets. They don't. Well, you wouldn't be able to recognize their face.
Okay. One way on and off the boat.
There is a gangplank that is leading from the boat to the dock itself, to the pier. That's the only thing you could see, besides looking over the edge into the actual river itself.
Okay. How many of them?
About 8.
We got this. So do we have enough room to sneak out here, or are they coming up the gangplank?
Yeah. What are they doing now? Based off of him pointing at me up where we were.
They're gathering together. So you see more of the bounty hunters basically taking up position at the gangplank, and a couple of them run off into the crowd. And how long are you watching them for is the question.
Couple seconds just to see how they with their.
Yeah, so basically that occurs in those few seconds.
We should get out now.
Yeah.
If we're
Let's
going,
go.
we're going.
Yeah, we should hustle.
Let's
We
go.
should.
Walk with authority and
Yes.
don't try not to look like they're intimidating you.
Yes. So we
Okay.
proceed through.
Well, so you're able to create 4 disguises in that hour's time. So that's 4 of you. And so Fern doesn't have a disguise. Who's the other one who does not have a disguise?
Would Luciano's disguise still apply?
No, because you applied that like 4 days ago, I think, at this point.
Piffle's not on the wanted poster, right? It's meat sauce.
Mickey Rat Sauce.
Yeah.
Meat sauce.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
New title unlocked. Perfect.
Meat sauce.
Fable remake looks
It's
lit.
Ricky Rat Sauce. Yeah, him.
Well, they do have his name, Mickey Rat Sauce. There's a semi-accurate picture of Fiffle on the poster.
You could hide between someone's legs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a plank, and it's a matter of like melding in with the people walking off the boat. So,
Hank just says, "One of you, 2 of you even could fit inside." He just opens his huge mouthy maw, his huge toothy maw.
Honestly, if anyone should, it would be Aurora, because she's the most
No, she's too big.
recognizable.
wasting
You can fit 2
time.
people, but Aurora's too big.
We're wasting time.
The small
Okay,
ones can
we're-
fit
we're-
inside. They're not
we're just-
3 feet by 3 feet.
All right. Well,
I think we should just walk with authority. They'll just blend in with the other 4 that are disguised in this group. And we'll
The
just
more noticeable, so I guess Aurora try to stay in the middle between everybody.
He's asking who has a disguise on from the disguise.
Who is the most obvious ones? The cat is pretty obvious, so we're
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
see
to
where-
put one
Does
on.
he not have like a disguise self like spell or something that he used? Remember when
No, not applied.
I have my tricorn. They don't know me with my tricorn, so I'm just gonna
God.
tip that downward a little bit. I think that should be good enough. I'm just gonna
I mean-
tip that down. You can't see my
I mean, to be
upper side of my
fair,
face.
I'll give you that. To be fair, that does help a little bit.
They don't have a picture of me with a tricorn. That's too new. That's too new. So
I
I'm just
assume
gonna.
Graham is pretty obvious
Obvious.
looking with his outfit.
Yeah, I mean, Candle Hat is pretty like out of the ordinary.
Yeah, he takes the candle off again and tucks the hat into his bag.
How tall is Piffle? Can I just like shove him in like in between my coat right here? Just boop. Just look
I
like
could
a
probably
kind of.
put one of the small people into the backpack.
Yeah, let's see if we could just shove the smaller people in like our coats or jackets or something underneath.
Remember, Graham has a bag of holding too.
Yeah, but I don't think living things can survive in there, right?
I actually think they have rules for holding your breath for a certain amount of time.
Oh, is there?
I
I thought it was just like a vacuum.
I think they can for like 10 minutes, maybe.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
All right, get
on
in.
board the bag of holding.
Let's do this. We're just
So what
wasting
you're saying
time.
is you want me to climb in that bag of holding and hold my breath?
For 10 minutes, please.
You leave the bags
You
open so
don't
you can
have
jump
to
out.
stay in there.
So I mean, I feel like this is how Piffle dies.
No, we're trying to smuggle you.
Also, Piffle has like very high stealth.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah,
Wait a
he can
minute.
just stealth
Yeah,
behind
you
the
can just
biggest
stealth.
one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
mostly
I'll just hide, guys. It's okay.
Yes,
No one
yeah,
can see me. I'm practically invisible.
All right, Aurora and Fern.
Fine.
Chariot
I'm on the
awaits.
bag.
Ah, darn it. Graham just shakes out a small skeleton from his bag of holding.
Oh my
God.
Minutes. That's terrible.
Why is that in there?
Don't worry about it.
Or maybe just in my imagination. I assume the bag of holding just has random Graham shit in it, like gravekeeper tools and the like.
Yeah, nothing major, just parcels of his tools and such not.
Okay, you better let me out.
Not a problem.
I mean, we've only wasted like half an hour here discussing this. Open, like,
What's another
Game
10
speed
minutes?
does not always line up to out of game speed. That's just a fact of life.
Yeah, of course, you did spend a few minutes discussing this, and at this time more bounty hunters have actually gathered around the dock.
You guys like really do waste time instead of hurrying up sometimes.
All right,
Oh,
we
still,
gotta
we're
go.
disguised. One hidden, disguised, and in the bag of holding.
Yep. We're
And Aurora's just hiding in between you guys, I guess.
out. Mhm.
Oh, this is only
Okay.
making it worse.
So, I want Fiffle and Lucian to give me 2 rolls on their disguise kit to see how good they are for the 30 minutes. Using, I would say it's be agility for like basically like drawing on like the marks you need.
I think my disguise kit's set up, but I think it's a dex modifier for it.
Yeah, dex modifier. Yeah. 2 of you, probably Graham and Kaito, are actually disguised somewhat okay. Maybe like bushy eyebrows, a fake beard, added a little bit of gray to your hair, and a couple of like drawn on wrinkles to make you look a little older.
A 14
Okay.
plus 1. And a 12.
Okay. That would be Lucian and Otto. Lucian, you have added in a few more spots to yourself. And where some of the spots have actually met up, you just made it look like they are meant to basically just be like a splotch of color in your fur. And Otto has a fake mustache.
I already have a mustache.
And
It's edited out
Full
like
handlebar mustache.
2 of them.
yeah, he adds like a larger one on top of it. And a fake beard.
I have a beard too.
A longer fake beard.
Multiple layered beard.
You know what? I'll use my goggles to like add like I have like glasses or something. I can't see.
Well, the goggles are very fancy looking, brass, and are etched with arcane runes. So good work.
they
Okay.
might also be much more distinctive. Like, hey, we saw him with these.
I don't.
You don't look like a fisherman.
We don't. I don't use them until we're in like dark places. So
Fancy fisherman. All right, we huddle out.
let's
Do
go.
we,
Yeah.
do we make it? Is the question.
Well, you begin to leave the ship. Around this time, there's about 12 bounty hunters on the dock, waiting for people to finish filing out. They get to your group, and the bounty hunters begin to actually look over everyone who had previously just stepped off the boat. So they are going to make a perception check to see if they notice you.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Damn it.
And Graham and Kaido are able to... No, actually just Graham is able to get by.
Oh no.
Kaido,
Shit.
Lucian, and Otto, they look to you, and one of them like runs his hand through Lucian's fur and comes away with ink on his hand that Lucian used to darken. One of them just pulls the mustache off of Otto to find another smaller mustache.
Oh no. That's awesome.
Yeah.
How close to the docks is this guy?
You guys are probably like
The guy that like grabbed like my mustache.
probably about 5 feet. Like they basically intercepted you all as you left the boat immediately as you walked off the gangplank. So yeah, you're about like 5 feet like from the actual like dock itself, like the spot where it drops into the.
Shove him in the water if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was
Do we
thinking.
run or fight? Run or fight? Run or fight? Run or fight?
A dozen dudes with wanted posters and a mustering army nearby.
Let's fuck them up.
Wait. Does Lucian have an ability that knocks things back? You can just.
I
push the
do.
button.
I have a thunder shock. It knocks everything back.
Me
We all
too.
have push.
Me too.
Well, they begin to go for their swords,
Oh
and
God!
one
Start running
the ones in the
and
back
knock
pull
them
out their heavy crossbows.
I click my heels together. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
They're gonna shoot you from the sky, you know.
They're gonna shoot us on the ground too.
Yeah, so you're gonna stand out more in the sky.
Are there civilians in the vicinity, or what?
There's a decent amount of people gathering around the dock, and now that they have been gathering at the
You know
boat.
what? I'm gonna book it. You guys can decide what the hell you guys are gonna do.
I'm gonna book it, but in the air.
Okay, you book it. Which way are you going?
Toward
What's the plan here, boys?
Towards the bridge that we were initially gonna be
Yeah, the
taking to go to
bridge.
Kirog.
Okay. Otto, you book it. The guy next to you, he's gonna make one slash with his longsword at you.
he missed.
Misses. And everybody else is far enough away that you can avoid it. So you head. You would be actually. You'd have to head north to get to the actual bridge itself.
I would like to pick up Aurora and then fly. We can't leave Wolf behind. What are we gonna do?
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check to grab Aurora.
Athletics, no problem.
You grab Aurora, but she kind of squirms out of your grasp. You like go up to about 5 feet, and then like she squirms and falls out of your grasp.
Alright, I'm not gonna leave her, so I'd go back down. I'm gonna just reattempt that after everybody else takes their turn real quick.
Well, while that's going on, one of them is going to aim his heavy crossbow at you and fire. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Yeah, the bolt bounces off your armor when you dive back down to pick up Aurora again. So go ahead and make another athletics roll.
All right, this time we're doing it. Work with me here, doggy. Fuck.
The dog Aurora is not excited about this and is just kind of like shakes out of your grasp and then kind of runs north herself.
Have you consider
Alright.
the dog can run faster than like
Yeah.
probably can fly?
Yeah, but on the ground, you know what? Fuck you guys. I was trying to be heroic here. I'm gonna just go ahead and book it myself.
Is
then.
There's a
Fly
word
up.
that's doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Is
There's a word that's doing a lot of work.
is Lucian nearby? Maybe Lucian can knock them all back into the water.
Well, you guys are actually closer to the water than they are.
Are they around me on the gangplank? Is that what's going on?
There's a bit of a space. There's like a 5-foot gap in between it. If you were to book it, they would not have attacks of opportunity.
That's why I booked it. You guys are busy discussing Politics.
So, Otto and Aurora are heading north.
Yeah, you guys can stay there. I'm gone.
Okay, I'm gone.
I am no longer going to be part of indecision.
It's tactics.
Indecision in open daylight is not tactics.
I will fly upward and away to the bridge.
Me and
Okay.
Aurora, like, F this noise.
Graham is gonna walk out because he got past them before that started.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also like in this whole kind of chaos, they kind of forgot about Graham. So not only did he pass their inspection,
he's just gonna start walking that way, like the normal path.
All right, Graham has decided just walking away. What's everyone else doing? Actually, I guess Graham also has he has Fern with him.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm in the in the back.
So it's just Piffle, Lucian, and
I don't think they.
Well, Fiffle didn't make a stealth roll. If Fiffle would like to, we can make a stealth roll now to see if they even have spotted him.
Okay. Where's that? There it is.
Nope. Nope, Fiffle just kind of like
Okay then.
yeah, Fiffle just kind of like slipped away in the chaos as well. That leaves just Kaito and Lucian at the dock.
I'm flying.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, Kaito has flown away. That leaves Lucian
Please.
at the dock with about 4 bounty hunters around him.
Like, can you describe this layout for me real quick here?
Sure. So the 4 bounty hunters are basically, your back is to the gangplank, and the 4 bounty hunters are spreading out in order to attempt to kind of cut you off from fleeing anywhere. Now, currently, though, they're attempting to form the semicircle, but they have not done it yet. They are, if you were to run immediately north along, or south, along the edge of the pier, you'd be able to get away from them without invoking attack of opportunity.
Use your feline agility.
Yeah, just be out.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess feline agility to get the fuck out of here.
Okay. The bounty hunters who are looking at everybody else, the 4 look at you, you're like, oh. Zing. And you just shoot north.
Exit stage left.
Gotta go.
Are we meeting up now, or what's the plan?
Well, currently everybody's running. Everyone's...
Except Graham and Fiffle, who are just strolling.
And to an extent, Fern, yeah. Are...
If it has to be said, Graham waits until they're away from the fracas, and then he opens it and lets Fern back out.
Just about a minute has passed before that happened. Fern has had plenty of oxygen still.
Yeah.
But Kaito, Aurora, Lucian, and Otto are booking it north towards the bridge, trying to get to Kirag. And with some bounty hunters hot on your tail. Now,
All right.
okay, so at this point, you are basically pushing through crowds. Like, people aren't expecting a chase here. So you are on a street that is running north. And this is a larger street because it's meant to get supplies that are being unloaded off of the pier up north, either into Silsana's proper or over the bridge itself. So you are now basically like in this larger street, probably wide enough to have like 4 carriages side by side being able to run up it. But there's a lot of both people on foot and also other carriages itself on the road as people are moving. The road is paved, and there are there's people in the way. There's obstacles. What would you like to do?
I'm flying. Can I see them? Can I see Mike?
I will.
Our team.
As I run, I will say that there's people. Let's see here. What are those?
Yeah, well, you're thinking about that. Kaito can make a
what's Kaito see?
Kaito can make a perception check and see what he sees.
Oh,
Yeah,
perception.
Yep. He thinks he sees Graham back by the pier itself, maybe like off the actual docks proper, but it's difficult to tell. especially as he's being hunted by bounty hunters with crossbows who are firing at him.
Am I? If when you're sprinting, are they like? Am I making up ground on them, or are they keeping up?
You're making ground on like 2 of them. The rest are able to match your speed.
Does me flying not give it any advantage on getting further away?
Your fly speed is what, 30 feet?
Yeah, but I'm not hindered by the crowd.
Yeah, you wouldn't need to make any rolls to avoid crowds themselves. And actually, Otto, there's a small group of people. Go ahead and you can attempt to get around this group or push through them, however you want.
What is my if I try to push through? What are my options here? Like, I'm assuming athletics.
It'd be attempting to push them aside and barrel through them, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll push through.
Make an athletics check. Yeah, you're able to easily push through this group of people. Just kind of, you're a big guy. You have metal armor on. You just punch like right through them, knocking people aside. Knocking them down, however, has caused a few of them to scramble, and the bounty hunters don't have to make that check. Kaido, you see as Otto has just pushed all these people down and aside, and just like, yeah.
Is Aurora next to me, or?
Aurora's actually small enough that she's able to kind of weave between people.
Okay.
And also she's faster than you, so she's just like making ground as best she can. However, one of the bounty hunters is going to...
Like, I was going to say, do I see an opening, like any, like, up ahead? Like always, I like alleyway.
Yeah, go and make a perception check to see what you see. Nothing you can see. Like, it's either looks like the alleys are blocked off by people or carts, or they aren't there to begin with. You're just having a tough time. Maybe there'd be one, but you're not sure. One of the bounty hunters is going to throw his bola at you.
I was actually going to misty step, that's why. And that missed.
It misses, so it does clatter at your feet. And another bola, like, catches another, like, pedestrian who's not related to your party in any way, and the guy just topples over.
What an asshole.
I will check my stuff here. How much is this? Oops. 30 feet unoccupied. Let's see. Can I do another perception as I run further?
Yeah, you've got about 60 feet away, so go ahead and make another perception check. You'd have to slow down to do the Misty Step, as you are, in essence, using your action to do... Or no, that's a bonus action. Never mind, then. Yeah, you're make another perception check. Yeah, at this point, you do see that there is an alley that is about... There's an opening of an alley that is about 30 feet ahead of you. And you also see this area is lined with wooden houses, and you do notice that they're maybe like 20 to 30 feet up. So you have both access to the alleyway itself that looks like is both large enough and goes down long enough to not put you in a dead end, and the roof itself looks like it's wide and to an extent flat enough to run across.
Okay. I will misty step toward that alley.
Okay. You misty step into the mouth of the alleyway, the portion you can see, and it goes down. There's basically just like a thin gap in between two of the thin for a cart, but like a person could slip through it without too much trouble. And it looks like it connects to another street. You definitely see another street down about like 50 feet.
Okay. Do I hear them like trying to find me or anything like that as I go through this alley? But they lose track of me.
Make another perception check.
Can I D4 myself for this?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna need it.
You're pretty sure they're directly behind you. Yeah, they're pretty sure that you
Well,
yeah.
I'll keep going toward the alley and then see if I can listen again.
Well, you're in the mouth of the alleyway.
Okay, I mean I'm going into the alley if I can go out the other way.
Okay. So you head down like what, 20, 25 feet, 30 feet?
Yeah, and see if I can hear them again.
Okay. Make another perception check. You don't see them.
I was gonna say that was gonna be with a D4 too, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't see them. You don't hear them. But it's a little difficult to tell. But you don't think they're behind you currently.
Is there any way to go up a rooftop?
Yeah, you could try and make an athletics to climb if you'd like. You could try and climb very slowly, but the athletics would let you. It's also not meant for climbing in this area, but yeah.
And then can I D4 myself for this?
Yes, you can. Okay.
Good lord, where the hell is it?
Okay, 15. You are able, over the course of about 30 seconds, to climb up the 20 to 30... Yeah, it's about 20 feet to get up onto this one rooftop. The roof here is wood and looks like maybe clay shingles. Somewhat flat.
Mm-hmm.
In one section, or at least it's peaked to like get rid of any snow, but it's like not very steep.
Does Kaido see me from here?
Kaido, make a perception check. You have also been kind of... Yeah, make a perception check. Nope. Kaido does not see you at all.
Kaido from here.
I mean, he'd be the only guy flying, so yeah, you see him.
Hey!
I'll wave him over to me if it's to see if I can get his attention. I don't know what that would do to get his attention.
You could try and shout.
Something logical for the situation. I mean, I can always Eldritch Blast him off the sky.
Motherfucker.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
You just keep paying me money and beating me up.
Is this a thing? Like, I'm not gonna judge you, but is this a thing?
No, it's not a thing.
There's no kink shaming in D&D.
Can I D4 in perception to see if I can hear anybody that's noticed me?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then as quietly as I can, try to like get a look around like the area. After, I guess.
Okay, make a perception check, but then you'd also have to make a stealth roll to do it quietly.
Let's do if anybody's noticed me first from like where I'm at, if I can tell.
Sure. No, currently you see the group of bounty hunters. They've kind of broken apart into groups of 6, with a group in the front and a group kind of trailing behind them, about 100 feet, give or take. Both groups do not seem to have noticed you, having kept an eye on Kaido.
Which direction are they headed?
North.
Okay, so they're headed. What kind of rate are they headed north at?
They are sprinting.
Okay. How far ahead of me are they?
The first group has passed by you. The group that is trailing behind you is probably about 30 feet south of where you currently are. So you're kind of in between the two of the groups.
Okay. I want to hold and wait until both groups have passed me.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Can I D4 myself for this? This is going to be bad.
Yeah.
This is going to be bad. It's a disadvantage. What is it? It's going to be real bad. I'm also would probably like back up on this too, if that matters on the DC.
No, not in this case.
Okay. And
all right, and you are able to your metal boots are loud, clacking on the tiles, like the that are covering the roof. But the group does not appear, like the group below does not appear to notice. Maybe you're too high above them for them to hear, or they're too tunnel visioned on Kaido, but they have passed you by.
okay. Do I see anybody else? Besides Kaido flying up, Graham.
Nope, they would all be. You probably ran like a good 2, maybe 300 feet away from where you started, and you realize now a lot of you guys have been separated from each other. And honestly, I think this is a good spot to end, and we'll pick it up with you guys completely separated from like the party broken apart,
Oh, no.
and ready to pick that up next week.
What could possibly go wrong, though?